All right, let's go. It feels like we are about to enter into the biggest bull cycle crypto has ever seen. Brad?
It's incredible.
We're going to do something great with crypto.
The United States will be the crypto capital of the planet. If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else.
Trump embraced crypto, and crypto embraced Trump. And I think we're seeing that reflect in kind of how the markets have reacted since the election.
Because we don't want China or anybody else, and not just China, but others are embracing it, and we want to be the head.
95% of our customers are outside the United States. And finally, I think we're at a point where we can actually see growth and see the crypto industry thrive here in the United States. The largest economy in the world has really been leaning out of the crypto economy.
It is time to lock in. And when I say lock in, I mean lock in as hard as this guy right here. So watch out for drones and celebrity sightings. It's time to start getting excited because
we're going to be on the right side of history.
Which is definitely better than being on the wrong side of history.
Now I am left with a shame name and a booty hole that is quite stretched out.
All right, we're going to get into all of the news and we'll take a look at the price action for XRP and many of the top altcoins. If we don't get to your altcoin today, let me know in the comment section. I will try to cover it in a future video. Let's start right here. From Forbes, Trump confirms Bitcoin reserve plans. $15 trillion price boom predicted.
Giddy up.
Article goes on to say Trump plans to create a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve as he aims to secure U.S. dominance in crypto amid competition from nations like China and Russia, which are also pursuing their own Bitcoin reserves. And there is currently a Republican-backed bill that proposes the U.S. acquire 1 million Bitcoins over 5 years to tackle national debt. According to the article, experts predict Bitcoin's price could soar to $800,000 per coin, reaching a $15 trillion market cap. And this idea of a Bitcoin reserve that was originally introduced by Nayib Bukele is now becoming the trend amongst government officials.
Did you buy the dip? Did you buy the dip? You did not buy the dip? I bought the dip. Of course I bought the dip. Anyway.
And who's the dictator?
And although this article focuses mainly on Bitcoin, this seems to be very good for crypto as a whole.
We need a market structure for digital assets. We don't have rules of the road. Under Chairman Gensler, we had just regulation by enforcement. This is not helping America succeed, not helping technological advance, innovation for Web3, the use of blockchain, both in publicly traded companies and in financial services. So that is the top priority for us.
The G to the G, the Gary to the Gensler.
And not only does it look like we'll be getting the necessary regulation, we're also hearing these rumors as well.
Make crypto tax-free.
So if the no tax does turn out to be true, not only would that be great for when you want to convert your crypto back to fiat, but it's also going to attract a lot of investment from people who aren't currently involved as they look to achieve a tax shelter for their wealth. And from what we're seeing so far, it seems like Ripple will have its hand involved in guiding some of these regulations. We see Ripple's chief legal officer, Stu Alderati, with co-head of the Department of Government Efficiency, Vivek Ramaswamy. Stu says Ripple exposed the SEC's lawless tactics early on. As the court said in our case, the SEC is adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal, not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. The question isn't whether the SEC under Gensler is rogue. It definitely is. The question is how we hold them accountable. Happy to discuss. And I think this is really important as we near closer to the launch of RLUSD.
We're very excited about this. I also will emphasize, as I've emphasized many times, we think this is very much complementary, additive to what the overall XRP ecosystem is doing. Anything we do in mind of how do we make sure XRP is as successful as possible for everyone here. Having, as David talked about stablecoins this morning, having liquidity on chain, having the bridging and frankly better on ramps and off ramps, that's good for everybody. In no way does that take away from our commitment and our desire to see the XRP ecosystem continue to grow.
Take a look at this tweet from David Schwartz responding to people posting RLUSD is being shown listed at $1,200 per coin. He says, as RLUSD goes live, there may be supply shortages in the very early days before the market stabilizes. There actually is someone willing to pay $1,200 per RLUSD for a tiny fraction of 1 RLUSD. Tools will show you the highest price anyone is willing to pay, even if it's for just a tiny bit. Maybe someone wants the honor of buying the first bit of RLUSD on the DEX. He goes on to say, but rest assured, the price will come back to very close to $1 as soon as the supply stabilizes. If it doesn't, something is very seriously wrong. And his advice, please don't FOMO into a stablecoin. This is not an opportunity to get rich. Or maybe he's just trying to distract us. If we take a look at this, more from the Schwartz. Ripple CTO reveals shocking truth about XRP burning process. So David Schwartz clarified XRP's burning mechanism, where a tiny amount of XRP, around 0.00001 per transaction, is permanently removed from circulation as a fee. Even with billions of transactions annually, XRP burning reduces the total supply by just 0.0075%, maintaining minimal impact. This mechanism also applies to RLUSD stablecoin transactions on the XRP ledger, potentially increasing burn rates slightly. Schwartz emphasizes that the burning process enhances network efficiency by discouraging spam transactions, ensuring smooth operations without significantly altering XRP's supply. As we take a look at some price action, we'll start here with XLM from Chart Nerd on X, XLM to $1.50 very soon. Going on to say it consolidated above this 0.618 fib retracement level throughout December, then it will continue to all-time high and beyond in Q1 of 2025. Saying it's exactly what happened last cycle, noting that the 1.272 fib extension looks promising and that level corresponds to $1.55. And from Danny Krypton, alt season from now till March/April 2025. He says Bitcoin dominance is currently dropping. He thinks it will go as low as 47%, and alts are about to go wild. Take a look at this from Crypto Bull. XRP update. I copied the pattern from March 2017 on the daily chart and overlaid it with the current chart. If we indeed repeat, we will see a new all-time high on January 2nd and $10 for XRP on January 15th. If we look over here at some price targets and possible buying zones for XRP, we'll look at this on the 2-week scale, keeping in mind that the market in general is at overbought conditions. Currently, the SRSI is above the 80 level, which is this red line here. If we do stay above the 80 level, as we have been, this will definitely add to the bullish momentum for XRP. If we end up heading lower, we look at this orange box, which is the 0.618 and the 0.786 fib retracement levels, which is between $1.01 and $1.41. This would be a great spot to add more or re-enter, especially if market greed turns neutral or to fear. If XRP heads higher, first area to watch is this level around $3.37 as a take profit zone. You can see the additional take profit levels listed here based on Fibonacci extension levels from the previous bull cycles in 2017 and 2021. And I just found this out about Ripple's logo. It's actually pretty interesting.
All right.
So it's symbolized by phi, this Greek symbol. But the golden ratio is it's a math a plus b over b when it equals a over b is what? Well, it's about 1.61809897. If you pull out those geometric differences in those circles, you end up with these Fibonacci sequences. Organized a different way, you start to see network structure where you've got hubs and you've got less important hubs in a network. And so out of that, we create a logo called the Triskelion, which is our Ripple logo.
All right, let me know your price predictions for 2025. And if you have a couple extra minutes, you may like this video right here, where we look at indicators that show XRP may be going to $100 in 2025. Until the next time, be safe.